What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and today we're going to look at the best duo playbooks in college football 26. The duo run concept is a power concept to where most of your offensive linemen are looking to double block or double team a defensive player of some sort. That can lead to some gaping holes up the middle in and around your offensive line. It's very effective in this game if the blocking is good. We're going to look at the best 7 or so playbooks that simply have the most amount of duo run plays in the game. Now, I'll just be upfront with you. There's not a lot of playbooks that have a ton of this. The one with the most amount has 12. If that tells you anything, we're going to look at ones that have like around 6 or 7. I can leave a list right here of the top 20 or so playbooks that has at least about 5 or more if you're interested in those. So duo, like I said, is you're pretty much double teaming your offensive line on a defender up front of some sort. Here we are. I'm going to call duo. Hopefully we can get a good representation of this. This is a really good one right here. So I'm going to go and look at this replay. We're going to back out and I'll show you what that looks like. You go to instant replay. And just to kind of notice the left guard and the center, right there, they are double teaming. 74 and 70 is double teaming. And sometimes there won't be a double team. There's only one defender in front of, like, if you see 56, your right guard, he only has one guy to defend. But this is what you're looking for, a double team. And then you may see one shed a block there or whatever. But that is simply duo in a nutshell. You go back, it is this right here, 74 and 70, that double team. Notice the potential of the run play here. You got gaping holes on either side of this. It's incredible, again, when the blocking is working really well. So let's go back. Let's talk about our first playbook of the day, and that is Notre Dame. This is who we're with right here. So Notre Dame is a power spread playbook. Plenty of shotgun, as you see right here, as with most power spread playbooks. They got a lot of power, a lot of, gap and zone, nothing too out of the ordinary. They got a ton of motion in this playbook. They got some pistol if you need it, and they got a little bit of wildcat. But let's talk about duo. Duo, most of it's going to be over in the concept section under run, and you start off in the power section. You see right here, Z motion duo. Then you got basic duo out of gun wing tight Z. Then we got jet halfback duo. And we also have a basic duo out of gun bunch strong offset. That's the one that I just showed off a little earlier. So not every duo play is in power. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. That's why some people may think this is a zone running concept. So you go over to inside zone. We have another one to look at. You come down here and we'll find it eventually. It is called motion halfback duo right there that you see. So not all of them are in power. You may have to go to inside zone to find all these, but with this video, I'll show you whichever one of them is at. So there are all the basic runs, but we do have an RPO to look at. Let's go over to option and go to RPO alert. I'm going to go to the very bottom of this, and it should be towards the bottom here. Let's see if we can find it, and it should be right here. RPO X close duo bubble. I'm going to go ahead and select this just to show off another duo play. So again, you got a bubble on the backside, or you could just run the ball. I'm going to run it just for the purposes of this video. But you see any potential double teams? That's got a bit of a draw to it. But again, it's duo, but with RPO kind of built into it, which is pretty neat. So this is our first playbook. Again, there's about 6 of these plays out of this particular playbook. It's an awesome playbook. I highly check it out if you're into a power spread offense. Next up, we have the Oregon spread playbook. This may be the most popular spread playbook in the game. It's got a lot of fun stuff in it. I've already done a video on this one. I've even covered one of its formations, but it's got all your typical shotgun stuff. They actually got a few unique formations that other playbooks don't have, but most of your work will be done from the gun. You do got a little bit of pistol if you need that as well. You even got an I formation. You even got a little bit of wildcat as well, but let's talk about duo. This playbook has 7 duo plays. Let's go over to concepts. Let's go to run. And thankfully, all 6 of the basic duo plays are in the power section. Here we got basic duo out of gun wing tight Z. Then we got one out of gun Y off trips. Then we got one out of gun bunch strong offset. That's the same one from the Notre Dame playbook. You keep on going. We got one from gun bunch quads offset. We also have a motion duo out of pistol full house tight. And we also have 26 duo out of the I formation or I form tight set if you're interested in that one too. So those are their 6 basic runs, but we do got an RPO to look at. You go over to option, you go to RPO alert, and it's about halfway down this list. There it is, RPO duo alert post. If you like the backside post, that's awesome. Combine that with duo, then you got a pretty cool play right there. So if you need, if you need a really good spread playbook, you really can't go wrong with this one, but this one has a surprisingly good amount of duo, and I like that. Next up, we have the Iowa State Power Spread Playbook. This is a great power spread playbook. It's got a good collection of formations. Of course, the bulk of your workers will be coming from the shotgun. It's got a lot of bigger personnel groupings. You see a lot of 2 tight end looks. And then, of course, you're going to spread the defense a little bit out with some of these other formations if you need it. We also got some pistol as well, a couple formations there. Then we got some I formation. Then we got a little power I. So if you can get real old school with this playbook, or you can just stick to the shotgun. I like the variety here. We even got a Maryland I. We got 2 formations at a Maryland I, which is pretty cool. But let's talk about duo. We got 7 plays here to look at. Let's go over to concepts. Let's go to run. Let's go to power, and the 6 main duo run plays are in power. So they're all in this section right here. Gun wing tight Z duo. Then we also have gun Y off trips duo over here on the right. Then we got gun bunch strong offset 2 tight end. So that is not a unique formation in this game. Just that particular formation, they like to call it that for this playbook. It's just something different. It's just a sub package is all that is, but it's still pretty cool to have in there. Anyway, there's a duo play right there. Then we also have, notice all this power G, by the way. I love that stuff. That's front side guard pulling. Then we got 26 duo out of I form tight. We've seen that play already. Then we got one out of power I strong. Then we have one out of Maryland I. But notice all this power G, all the duo. I think it's just really fun to do, use some of that stuff. So those are your 6 duos, your basic runs. But let's go over to the option. Let's go to RPO alert. We do have one RPO to look at, and it is RPO duo alert post. We have seen this already in a previous playbook. But again, you pick this playbook to do a lot of power. It's a really fun offense for spread, power-based type stuff. But if you need a little extra oomph in your offense, especially out of the I formation, power I, Maryland, you cannot go wrong with this playbook. Next up, we have the Michigan State Pro Style Playbook. This may be my favorite Pro Style playbook in the game. I just love how much single back it's got, I formation strong. It's got just a little bit of what you would expect out of a pro style playbook, but when it's got single back at the very top of the list of the formations, you know you got a pro style playbook on your hands. So again, all this single back, you got some I formation, you got a strong formation, you got a 1 pistol, and you got a handful of gun formations. But let's talk about duo. Let's go to concepts. Let's go to run. And there are 5 basic duo runs in the power section. They are all here, starting off 26 duo. That's at a single back wing tight. Then we have basic duo at a single back wing close. We also have jet duo if you need a little motion with your duo out of single back wing X off. Then we got duo at a single back bunch ace. Notice the theme here. A lot of our duo is at a single back. So if you're an under center guy, this is a great playbook for you, especially if you want to run some of this duo. We also got one out of I formation pro, 26 duo. And I think those are the 5 that I mentioned. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. We do got 2 RPOs to look at. Let's go over to option. Let's go to RPO alert. And our first one is at a single back wing. It's called 26 duo alert X smoke the 4th. You got a backside little hitch on the left. It's just a really cool, quick pre-snap motion concept. I like it a whole lot. And then we got one at an I formation slot, 26 duo alert bubble. I'm going to call that just because it looks really fun. Let's go ahead and select that. So all I'm doing here with this alert, I'm just kind of reading that corner that's on Kelly right there. If he follows him, I can go to him. Otherwise, we're just going to run duo and just pick up whatever yards we can. So we got 7 duo plays in this playbook, but you got 5 that are basic duo. Then you got 2 RPOs, but most of this is, if not all of it, actually, I think it's all under center. So again, if you need an under center duo, this is probably the playbook for you. Next up, we have the Central Florida Spread Playbook, the Scott Frost offense. This has a great collection of both shotgun, some pistol, and a surprisingly good amount of single back. You see all this shotgun here, just about what you expect. If anybody remembers his offense in Nebraska, most people try to forget that. It was pretty rough. But at Central Florida, it was really good. You look at some of the pistol formations he has right here. But look at all this single back. Odd. Now, I'm surprised he had that much in this one. And a lot of our duo plays are going to come from here. Let's go check out the duo. Let's go to concept. Let's go to run. All of the 6 basic run duo plays are in the power section. We got one RPO to look at, but starting off, jet duo at a gun wing X off. You keep on going. We also have right here motion duo at a single back deuce close, and then we got a duo wrap at a single back U off stack. So anytime you see duo wrap, that just means you have like either an offset tight end or a wide receiver coming across the block for it. Kind of looks like inside zone split from like a lot of the gun formations. We also got 3 duo plays here. We got a motion duo wrap. You see here, we got a slot receiver coming in to help you out. Then we got 26 duo at a single back wing slot. Then we got single back bunch duo. So notice 5 out of the 6 we just looked at are all single back. So this is very similar to the Michigan State playbook if you need a lot of single back duo. But we got an RPO to look at. Let's go over to option. Let's go to RPO read. And it is a unique RPO. You don't see too many of these. It is right here. Pistol strong RPO glance duo. Double post. Again, that's kind of an oddball combination of routes right there. I haven't seen that too much in this game, but there it is, and it's got a duo built into it. So again, if you just need a great collection of shotgun, but a whole lot of fun single back, again, most of your duo is going to come from this right here. But that's what you're looking for, then this is a great playbook for you. Next up, we have the Ohio State spread playbook. I've done an extensive deep dive into this playbook. Channel members can go check that out if you're a Coach Club member. This is one of my favorite playbooks. It's excellent. It's got a great collection of like mesh, which I'm a big mesh fan, but it's got a bunch of good single back stuff. It's got some of the tackle over formations. It's got some of the box formations, which are pretty cool. It's got one pistol formation, and it's got some single back in it as well. Anybody who watches Ohio State knows they like to use quite a bit of single back. But let's check out their duo. We got 7 plays like the rest of these playbooks we've been looking at, but all of these are basic runs. You go over to concept, you go to run, you go to power, and again, all 7 of these are right here. Let's go find the first one, and that is gun bunch strong offset duo. We've seen that already. You keep on going. We got motion duo at a single back deuce close. We got motion duo wrap at a single back wing slot. We just saw that in the previous playbook. Then we got 3 duos here. Single back wing slot, 26 duo. Then we got single back wing X off close, jet halfback duo. Then we got 26 duo out of single back wing X off close. So again, if you notice, we got one more. We got single back bunch duo. So again, all basic run duos, and most of these are going to be in the single back section. So if that's what you're needing, you like plenty of duo. If you're going to, what I would do if I was running it like Ryan Day, the bulk of their offense is shotgun, but you can come down here to single back, sprinkle some of that in. Highlight duo. It's a great concept, and they have so much of it in their single back. There's no reason not to use it. Last but not least, we have the Michigan multiple playbook. This is the creme de la creme of duo playbooks. We have 12 total plays to look at. I know that's not a big amount of plays, but this is by far the best duo playbook in the game, and it's not even close. So they call this a multiple playbook, mainly because Chip Lindsey, the new offensive coordinator, he implemented some of this stuff right here. This is like the Gus Malzahn stuff, but this is really a pro-style playbook at heart. But you're going to do most of your work from the shotgun. You got some pistol if you need it. You know, you got a ton of single back. This is a very tight end friendly playbook. I've already covered this playbook already, but notice they just got a lot of 2 and 3 tight end looks in this playbook. But let's go over to concepts. Let's go to run. We have 10 basic run duos to look at in this section right here. Starting off, gun wing pair duo. Then we got gun wing tight Z duo. Then next up, we got gun wing slot offset Z close duo. But notice these are all bigger formations. Then we got gun Y off trips duo. Then we got gun bunch strong offset duo. You keep on going. We have, let's see, we got 26 duo at a single back wing pair. Then we also have 26 duo at a single back wing tight U. And then we got jet duo at a single back wing X off. I guarantee you there's probably going to be a true jet sweep off of that play right there. Then we got duo at a single back bunch ace. And then we also have, I know there's like maybe one more. There it is. I formation type 26 duo. So those are the 10 basic runs, but we got a couple of RPOs to look at. Let's go to option. They're all in the other RPO alerts. Starting off, RPO duo alert post. We've seen that one already. And we also have one more, and that is RPO duo alert post. So another one, gun bunch strong offset. So again, if you need a tight end friendly playbook, plenty of shotgun, but some single back and some pistol. But you just need as much duo as you could possibly stand. There's no other playbook in the game that has anywhere close to the amount of duo as this playbook has. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.